It's a hood on kind of night, I'm freezing.
It's always a good vibe when Chris is doing a sideways robot dance.
Cut that.
Yeah. If you don't practice it, how can you ever do it? You know what I mean?
It's been good having Chris here. I like his style.
So now, one more rep, no pause. Yes, Joshua. Well, hello there.
Howdy.
What's going on?
Not too much. How are you?
I'm doing really well.
What's going on today?
Well, today's normally a school day, but I'm it's school holiday, so at the moment I'm kind of killing a little bit of time on Train Heroic before we go to CrossFit Richmond. This will be week 4, I believe, of 6. And I think last week was really fun in terms of we had probably the most amount of people we've had yet, which is totally fine. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify the program because I didn't get to spend as much time with people as what I would like. So I think I'm just going to pick one of the lifts, the snatch, the clean, or the jerk, probably the snatch tonight, and really drill people with it and get them to build up. Go give corrections, give everybody at least one correction, and then get them to do those lifts with those corrections. Say hello to the camera, Kurt.
Hello to the camera, Kurt. Good, bro. What's going on?
Good.
What are you guys up to?
Just doing a little bit of a vlog before we go to Richmond.
Bump.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Coach Kurt?
Coach Kurt.
You coaching tonight?
Yeah.
Coaching here?
Yeah.
How long have you been coaching?
6 months?
Yeah, I say January.
Yeah,
So about
6 months?
Yeah.
So how long have you been looking for?
2018.
So yeah, why Richmond? What was the catalyst there?
I didn't envision myself going to other gyms to coach other people's members unless it was in like a seminar setting. And with, I'll keep this story as short as I can, but essentially Heather and me were discussing, she asked if she knew a weightlifting coach, I said I do. It kind of fell through, and I said, but hey, if you're really desperate and you would like someone to come and give you a hand, how about I come down and run the weightlifting class for like a 4 or 6 week period, do like a cross-brand promotion, Iron Tribe and CrossFit Richmond, and for me, it gets my kind of brand out there, gets Iron Tribe out there. It grows the sport of weightlifting because I'm starting, now that we're 3 weeks in, I'm going to be asking people about competing. And kind of like the underlying reason for it is like just trying to help people build confidence with their lifting, help them with their technique, and like obviously in my 4 walls, I'm limited in how many people I can help. So if once a week I get to go, and as I mentioned earlier, last week we had 31 people in the class, and of those I probably hadn't met 15 of them. So yes, that's why we're going to head to Richmond tonight.
As a person, he's great. As a coach, he's better. We do need to talk about country music in the gym though. There's been a
Have
lot
you
of
just realised country music? Like, is that?
Yeah, actually, like in the last, say 18 months.
Yeah.
Yellowstone made you do it.
Yellowstone? Fully Yellowstone. Something in the Orange by Zach Bryant. Got me.
What's up with all these lollies?
Yeah, can't put that in there. It's a performance enhancing supplement, the old Ollie. Hi, Lauren.
Long drive?
Yeah, it was a little bit. No traffic, so it's nice.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah, it is totally nice.
Can I lock your car?
I never locked my car, but I should because no, my camera gear.
Do you get excited when you walk in?
Yeah, I do actually. It's pretty sick. Such a big facility. So, funnily enough, my goal for today is to make people go way closer so I can coach them more often or more frequently and get them to share bars. So I think that worked out real well last week when we got them to share the bars. So the plan this week is to make them be a lot closer to each other and share bars at the same time. So in that way I can watch them all and not have to run. Last week they spread out so far and it just was unhelpful.
How many were you expecting?
I actually have no idea. How many are we expecting tonight?
I'd expect more than cap.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's good. Awesome. Yeah. They'll do the normal warm-up with you, do a barbell warm-up, priming exercise, 10 minutes of lifting, break, give everybody 1 cue each. We'll get them to lift again with that cue in mind. Cool. Something like that. Yeah. The vlog.
It's been good. It's been good having Chris here. I like his style. He just struggles to stay within an hour because he's so passionate about weightlifting.
It's a hood on kind of night. I'm freezing. Yes. Yes, Joshua. All right.
So what gets you pumped up to coach?
People that want to be coached. It's like people that want to be coached. I don't care if they can't snatch a barbell or if they can snatch 150 kilos. If someone wants to get coached, that's so much fun. You actually mentioned it, funnily enough, said they want to be coached and they just dead on. So it's heaps of fun when you walk in. Like the energy is through the roof, which is really cool. So let's get it started, shall we? All right, guys, those for 5:30 weightlifting. I see a few new faces, so what I'll do is I'll pretend like people haven't met me for the last 3 weeks, and we'll go from there. So, can everyone grab their barbell and their snatch grip for us, please? And then from there, we'll go 3 high pulls, and then up 3 times for us. Muscle snatches, give that a go for us. Pushing up nice and tall so that you feel your middle back. Do 3 overhead squats for us, please. Pause at your bottom position. For some, that will be halfway, and for others, that'll be sitting nice and low, which is fantastic. I think it was fine too. Okay. From our start position, we'll cheat a little bit by allowing the bar just to kind of come up, and then we'll start nice and slow, and then once we're getting our eye in, the bar's only going to move 1 inch, and then we're just going to pull straight into that bottom position. There you go, good. The quicker these guys, the quicker these guys. Set, just delete the pause. Pause that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Want to hear these feet? That's better, good. Finish the set that you're on for a second. Finish the set, so don't feel like you have to wait for me. The way I always kind of think of it is I think of from the floor to the top of my knees a buy-in. It has to be accurate. It's like a ship. If it's 2 degrees off course at the start, by the time it gets to where we believe it wants to go, it's too late to save at that stage. So as Jay said, control from floor to that top of the knee position, and then you can go. You can go a little bit harder, you can go a little bit faster, things of that nature. So maybe drop back 5 or so kilos, keep that in mind, and then build back up and see if the weights you were hitting feel better. If they do, go a little bit above that. And that way we can start seeing where things break down a bit heavier. There might be a few people that need to hit some heavier loads for us to see some errors. I want to see you go heavier, because I'm assuming like you snatched like 90-ish, 95?
Yeah, well, 85. I've done 90 once.
Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Can you just build up, and I want to see what happens as it gets heavier, because this is good, but I want to see like where it starts to challenge you. And if I'm relaxed here and I relax, the bar wants to go forward, but you've got strong shoulders, so you save it. But if I'm tight, then I'm like a statue. I always think statue as tight as I can. Way better. How's that feel? That's way better. That's better. Cool, that's right. And we're done. That was great fun. I feel like I've coached 10 classes. My pleasure, mate. Enjoy the WOD. Cheers. My pleasure. Good work.
And does that just like build your cup up?
Which part? It does. It was so much fun. The cool thing is here is that like, and at my gym, but you walk up to someone and you're like, let's take some weight off and let's focus on this. Like, okay. Like they're ready, which is good. And yeah, I think that worked better than last week, having them closer together. I saw a lot of people watching other people, listening to cues that were given to people. Like, oh, maybe that works for me. So yeah, that was heaps of fun. I love that. See you next week or the week after. Cool. How did you go?